Hey, it's Jackson or Joel Slant. It's me, Spike. In this video, I am actually combining two characters from My Hero Academia and two characters from High School DxD. The two characters are Izuku Midoriya and Issei for the first one, and the second one is Riaz and Uraraka. So, yeah, the only reason why I did only the two was because I couldn't figure out any other combination. So, let's roll intro and let's get into this video. Let's go. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. For the first character combination of this video, I combined Issei and Izuku Midoriya. The reason why I did that is because the schedule called for, what was it? Yeah, My Hero Academia characters mixed with, High School DxD characters. So that was the first one I came up with. For the character himself, I would think that he's a little pervert, but not a huge one. Maybe, once he gets a girlfriend, he's a little perverted to them, but not a whole lot to whether his girlfriend or the girl would not get uncomfortable. Just the right amount, just a little bit above average. But when not in a relationship, he's quite shy himself and stutters when you're talking to girls, like Zuko actually is in the anime. Now he might peep from time to time on his girl, but other than that, nothing. He's not really a stalker. He just does it because it's, his nature. Now that doesn't really make any sense because it's, for all I know, it's just a character design I just came up with because, hey, it's a good idea, but the main thing I like about this character is not just the combination, but the overall design. What I did for the gauntlets, originally, what we all saw, Izuku has two gauntlets with arm braces to stop him from breaking his bones so often. What I did was I took Issei's Red Dragon Emperor gauntlet, and I also drew that earlier in the week when I mixed the 7 Deadly Sins anime characters with the High School DxD characters, I believe, like yesterday or so. What I did was I copied the design, but I actually looked at a reference photo and fixed the problem I had earlier. And once I fixed it, I then split the idea in half and put it over both of Zuko's arms. So that way, it would actually make more sense because two gauntlets, each of a half. Now he can still do the balance breaker, but he actually slams both his arms together so he can activate it. He can still boost, but in this version he can this character is named Isuku Hyodoria. Isuku Hyodoria. I mostly copied Izuku's hero costume, and I'm trying to fix the problem where I add a giant block to the Izuku's legs, but I fixed that and made them more curved, which actually looks a lot more interesting. I added the blue lines from the actual Air Force gauntlets, which came out to be a pretty interesting idea. I took more inspiration for Issei for the gauntlets, so I also gave him his hair color, Issei's hair color. But in Issei's uniform, there's that pattern right there on the top of the shirt, which is what I mainly copied. But other than that, some more Izuku. I also gave it Izuku's eye color. This character Izuku's eye color. But for the story, I'm seeing that everyone in this world is born or sometimes die and then reincarnated as another creature. Most like either a demon, angel, or something like that. But Izuku has died before. But whenever someone's reincarnated as one of the creatures, they always unlock a special gear, their sacred gear. But Izuku didn't unlock his at all, even when he died and came back to life as a demon. Izuku didn't unlock his, because he was destined to be the 9th user of the dual Red Dragon Emperor gauntlets. His main hero was a character. The previous one was known as Almighty Red Dragon. That's really all I got for this one. And Almighty Red Dragon did train Izuku and later passed down the power to him. Now let's get to the next one. This second one, and I only did 2 this video, like I already stated in the beginning, that I did Riez, Grimoire, and Ochako Uraraka. The reason why I did that is because Ochako Uraraka and Izuku Midoriya, for me, are most likely going to end up together, and we all know Issei and Riez already ended up together. For the design, though, I leaned more into more neutral territory. Standard body type, but I also did my standard female eyes. But I gave the character Riez's hair color and eye color. But I gave it the same design I gave it for the last character I fused with Uraraka. When I combined Hinata and Uraraka, what I did was I gave Hinata, I'm working on the character design, I gave it Uraraka's bottom arm piece, which is exactly what I did for that one too. Now, the overall design came out pretty well. I just need to work on drawing females. I'm not very good at it, but I've been improving. Now, from what I can tell, this one most likely had the ability, since it's Riez, she's most likely very rich. So, but in the mortal world, she was raised before she was killed and then brought back from her parents. She died a natural death. She just died from a sickness. But when she came back, she looked exactly the same, but just, with wings. She then found out that she was the heir to the Grimoire House's fortune. She was going to be engaged to someone else, but we all know that plot. You say stop that, but in this in this universe, Uraraka, well, not Uraraka, we're coming to the name. The name is Uramori, so technically Uramori family fortune. And her first name is Ocha, yes. So there's that. So her full name is Uramori Ochayez, which is a combination of Ochako and Grimoire and Uraraka and Grimoire and Ochako and Riez. Now, the power for this one would most likely be very similar to Riez's abilities, but in order to trigger them, you have to touch. She has to touch the opponent. I don't really. Oh yeah, her and Izuku. Well, Hisuku was actually reincarnated from her. She didn't use a pawn or anything. Instead, she used something called a reviver. It's something similar to the pieces, and he is actually under her control. She actually has to listen to. He actually does listen to her, only the matches though. You know, the matches from the actual, like the chess games. It was a pretty, scratch that all. But overall, this is an interesting idea. I want to try to actually flesh out that world more. Maybe going over a idea for the actual lore and what's going on. But the overall character design turns out pretty okay. But like I already stated, I need to work on my drawing females. And other than that, I also need to work on drawing correct proportions, because from what I can tell, the left arm, technically the right arm, I believe, is actually would actually be longer going down, so I need to fix that. But it's an okay design. I'm pretty okay with it. Now, that's all I got for this video. Now, the reason why I didn't have a mid-video interruption is because I only did 2 characters for this video, so I didn't see a reason why I should need it. Well, that's all the time I got for today's video. Until next time, subscribe to Adrian's Package Tournament or do Monster Alliance. Goodbye and peace out.